Hello friends, it's me, Tracy. We'd like to take a minute to thank one of our patrons, Peggy Ferguson. Peggy, thanks so much for your support. Thank you for being one of our patrons. You know, we appreciate all of our patrons, but today is your day, Peggy. Thank you from all of us for your continued generosity. You know, friends, I noticed something when I go on walks in the park with Dad. There seem to be a lot of trees where people have carved a heart with their two names inside of it. Yeah, they're no doubt they're probably teenagers or young lovers, and they're all in love, and well, they sit there and they carve their name in a heart and put it in a tree. I just saw another one today while I was walking with Dad. I saw it and I just shook my head. Dad said, "Well, what's wrong, Tracy? Don't you think that's sweet?" I said, "Dad, I'm not thinking how sweet it is when I see all those things carved in a tree." Dad said, "Well, what are you thinking of?" I said, "I think how odd it is that so many people bring a knife on a date. I mean, what's up with that?" Well, we continued our walk, and guess what? Of all people to run into on our walk in the park, guess who? You're not going to believe this. The dog hater. Yeah. The dog hater comes strolling by, holding a cat in his arms. That's right. You heard me right, folks. A cat. Why would anyone want a cat in their house, especially if you already hate other animals like dogs? You know, I personally never understood owning a cat, and before I go on my rant, I know, some of my fans own cats, and I do my best to not hold that against them. But really, it begs the question, who walks into a house and says, "You know what this house needs? This house needs a box of turds." Yeah, I mean, that's what you're getting when you get a cat. I mean, let's face it, it's disgusting. Anyway, so we walk by the cat-loving dog hater, okay? And he grimaced, and he says his famous line. I heard him. He was saying it under his breath, but I heard him. He said, "Gosh," he said, "I really hate that dog." I turned to him and I said, "Hey, buddy, I Googled who gives a crap. Guess what? My name was not in the search results." Yeah, he just stood there looking at me, didn't know what to say. So I started singing to him. I sang, "Row, row, row your boat gently away from me." That got him mad. He stormed off. Well, before I leave for this evening, I'd like to leave you all with Uncle Buford's word of the day. The word of the day is Jamaican. That's right, Jamaican. We asked Uncle Buford to come over and join us for dinner on Sunday. He said, "Well, it all depends on what Jamaican."